comets falling from a pure sky, we've landed on our old, filthy, and forsaken home. We need to scan key artifacts. Each one contains a fragment of the infinite information embedded on the seedling of a world. With this knowledge, we'll finally build the Etana and carve out a new kind of home. Earth was only a stage. We've squeezed it for all it's worth. Now, it's time to move on. But REKT is withholding our research. They're the ones forcing our hand. Why did it come to this? Are they driven by lust for earthbound power? Do they cling to this dead nest for fear of the unknown? Or do they just resent?
Round starting.
All right. Are we good? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your patience. We're definitely having a rough one there for a moment, getting set up with some technical difficulties, but we are into it. Determined took the pistol, REKT took the second round, and here we're seeing Determined. Oh, they're putting a lot of pressure. They're going to get the pick onto backside A. REKT already knows what's up. Nadix is going to get the pick onto Castle as he crosses. It is Dark Moon left versus the world. A little bit of HP left to his name. By a little bit, I mean most of it. Now Dark Moon is absolutely cracked, but what is he going to be able to do in a 1v4 like this? Well, he's going to be able to chip off some damage from Nero, get the pick onto Clev, but Nadix cleans up the round. Very good showing out of REKT. They knew they had the round. They had every sight line onto the cross there. Made sure Dark Moon couldn't get anything done. And now, if y'all could do me a favor, let me know my mic is coming through. And tell me, who do you think is going to take this map? Go ahead and let me know in the chat. That way I know you can hear me. And my mic works, but it's a little quiet. Mad Dog the Dog, you are an absolute real one. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Let me see if I can turn it up a little bit. All right, cool. Oh, nice little cheeky shot onto Rico, getting Neuro off the rotation. Rico pre-aims onto Tarmac, but it's no use. Tarmac already holding the angle. And that leaves Evil Pancake. Him versus the world gets a very good swing onto Tarmac there. He knows Clev is coming in behind him. No tactical airstrike for Clev. Clev, a little bit of... Oh no, your right ear loves this. Okay, my mic is only in the right ear, but game is in both ears. Hold up, let me see if I can fix that. But I don't want to If Evil Pancake wins this, I don't want to mess it up talking about audio issues. Oh my gosh, he almost pulls it off. Okay. And it's peaking? Goodness.
Starting.
Okay. Okay, and we're seeing a B hit overall, but we have Pancake in middle. And he's gonna get some support from Rico. Support, but oh my goodness, Nadix swings out, gets the fastest double I've ever not seen. Maybe you've gone deaf and you're left here. Thank you for that, Greg. I appreciate that. Rekko able to convert into a 3v4. Castle, lone man with the scanner on B long. Pancake and Clev they're about to run into one another, but not quite because Clev is giving him map control. Rekko being ever so patient. Alrighty. Alright, and how do we sound now? I can see I am still just in your right ears. That's my favorite ear, personally. Awesome.
Scan started.
Okay. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. I had one of the voices in my head telling me how to make sure you got both of your ears filled with the sultry sound of my voice.
Round starting.
Whew.
Get ready.
And I do want to point out what a great round conversion that was by Determined, because they started out that round on, I think it was a 3v5 and ended up winning it. Comment, REKT don't lose here. They probably don't. Historically, they do not. Every single one of their matchups with Determined, they have won. Oh, and yeah, fixed audio, but not fixed. Oh, nope, never mind. That is fixed. Okay, cool. I wasn't able to swap the camera for a moment. Ooh, good bet. Creeping up on B, but now Rekko's giving away his position. Clev is between a nade and a hard place. They're pushing up. They're a little spread out. Clev goes down, so does Nadix. That is a successful collapse onto the B site. And then we see the A players having to rotate through, having to clear mid and the rest of the map on their way to the A site. Rekko is too good, and yes, Clev's grenades are on another level. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, we have Basil Mask coming up. Cat, he is gonna run into Rekko, the man of the hour. Rekko stands tall, and that is Neuro left in a 1v4. He has 23 seconds to get to that scanner to start the deactivation. I don't think there's a whole lot he can do here. Yeah, look at this, Determined. As disciplined as ever, not peeking any angles, not thinking I have 3 teammates behind me, I might as well swing this. They're just holding and biding their time. Great stuff out of Determined.
Round starting.
Now, historically, like, REKT, while undefeated for the season, have won 80% of their rounds on Suna overall. Rough round, they need to hold mid better. I absolutely agree, Mad Dog. I feel like Suna, especially at high levels with similarly skilled players, is Suna is lost and won based on who is able to make better decisions with mid control. Ooh, Evil Pancake goes down. Rico attempts the trade, isn't able to get it. Oh, unless he can get that tactical nuke onto Tarmac, but he can't. Clev swings before the nade, or the smoke grenade pops. Oh. And the round might be lost off of mid control, as we were talking about. Yeah, that was a nice read from Clev. But Dark Moon trying to salvage what he can. Oh, and Basil drops the guy carrying the scanner. Dark Moon, he is good, but I'm not sure if he is 1v5 good against the best team in the league. I can tell he was just thinking, oh, that nade is headed right for me. Because I personally would be too in this situation. Oh my gosh, I think Clev drank his G Fuel today because he peeked the moment, like, you could see Dark Moon think, oh, I don't think I'm going to get peeked at this angle. And the moment he starts to look away and consider his options, Clev just does a little shoulder peek.
Round starting.
So yeah, the man's is absolutely on something tonight. I didn't know telepathy was a side effect of G Fuel consumption, but who knows? Caffeine does have crazy effects on people. Like, maybe they just do an all-out rush on A. Ooh, Tarmac cleaning up the main push. We're now in a 3v3, but Determined have the site.
Scan started.
Pancake lurking by A main. Sorry, y'all. I missed that nade because y'all are making me laugh in the chat. Oh. Dark Moon, he didn't get the 1v5, but I think he could get this 1v2. Scanner down. 10 seconds left to start the deactivation. Clev with the drop shot. Speak of the G Fuel. Clev and drop shots name a more iconic duo.
Scan interrupted.
Honestly, I don't think there is one. You're telling me, Kraka, I also don't have young legs. I've had old legs since I was 16, so that sort of drop shotting is foreign to me. All right, so previously we saw a fast A hit, or B hit, excuse me. And it looks like they are expediting mid control here. Clev in the rattiest spot imaginable as Rico and the Evil Pancake creep up. They're not giving any info. Oh, but Clev's been caught. Stuck here. Rico just reaches over one-handed. He knows he's about to get peeked and traded. Nadix! The headshot and nade combo. But he's left in a 1v3 on the B site, waiting for his teammates to rotate. He's not even going to take any fights. He's just going to buy time with his teammates. They have the man advantage. They had the man advantage. It's now a 3v3. Tarmac creeping up long, already on the flank. And we're going to see Basil pre-firing up Cat, thinking they took that map control, but they did not. They're just holding the site. Neuro and Basil wrapping in behind. And then we see Good Bet smoked out on ping, but that cough is going to come in. They're going to know it's there. Determined now has it in their favor. It's a 3v2. 3v1. Tarmac versus the world. He knows Good Bet is there. He heard that cough. Oh, but he gets the pick anyway. But there's now no time for the scanner. He's sticking it anyway, trying to go for the cheeky one-handed. It doesn't matter. He didn't have time. Good read on the 3-man B. Absolutely. I also wonder what it's like babysitting your team every week. Because I don't have that experience. Oh, man. Determined say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's the last round of the half. They're going for that same B split. They are on the disadvantaged side. They have 4 rounds, and at the end of the half, that is plenty. But it looks like they're not committing to this take in the same way as they did before. They're anticipating some aggression. They're anticipating some aggression on to B ramp, and Nadix is definitely thinking about it. He is right there. Some of the best aim in the game. He's thinking of taking an aggressive pick, but it looks like REKT are already starting to rotate. Reko about to run into Tarmac here mid. Tarmac faces the firing squad, goes down to Evil Pancake, and that is going to isolate Basil Maz over here on the A site. And Determined, Castle carrying the scanner, are going to relocate to mid entirely. They're not going to commit. They got picks mid, picks B. There are only 3 remaining members of REKT. Neuro is absolutely cornered here. They're going to make sure... We're going to take as much map control as we can. Make sure you guys have to spread out, and then we're just going to collapse. Yep. Basil is running for his life here. Last man in a 1v4. He's about to get put to mid. Yeah, this Reko going to finish out this round for Determined. 5-5 half. That is phenomenal.
We're switching sides.
For Determined. Against the... I want to say undisputed. I don't think that... Yeah, no one's going to argue that REKT is not the best team in the game right now. And they got... they're coming out with the advantage in this half. And, oh boy. I forgot to rejoin because Caster bug. Ladies and gentlemen, I do want to cover. I do want to cover this pistol round, though. Oh my god, look at that stack out of Determined. 4 men on A. And it was a good call, too, because the scanner is currently on Basil mid. And we're in a 4v4. Yep. Oh, Basil a little late on that mid smoke. Sharks and Good Bet are already going to be out on ramp. And it looks like a plant for Ninja.
Started.
And then we got Evil Pancake left in a 1v3. Oh, Cleb just gets right up in his face. And I'll be right back. Sorry guys, it is unfortunate. Whoop, I gotta, sorry, 1 sec. I can't let y'all see that code. As much as I like y'all. Alright, there we go. Back into the game. And we're in a fair fight for this first gun round of the second half. Holding mid. Basil taking that map control up on B long. Oh, I do have to change scenes. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Sorry about that.
Round starting. Get ready.
That is not correct. My bad. One moment. Oh, yeah.
Scan
All
started.
right, there we go. Thank you. All right. Good bet in 1v2. Clev just trying to get that flick of the wrist nade over. And he's going to be stuck right between Neuro and Clev. Neuro in Ninja. He can tell he's there. He knows where Clev is from earlier in the round. I don't know if he can get out of this. It's a crazy play of his life. What? Oh, and how about that caster's curse, ladies and gentlemen? I can't believe we just witnessed that. He had to turn 180 degrees to get both players with more than enough time to deactivate the scanner. What a... I can't say that out loud, but I agree with Kraka.
Round starting. Get ready.
Man, Goodbet is such a clutch player. I think it was in a Crest League tournament a few months ago where he landed a crazy 1v3 on Mar. And REKT here doing what Determined did towards the end of the last half. They're feeling out B and going for mid control, but it looks like where REKT opted for a more turtley, a little bit more passive play style, holding B. Darkmoon was close up, aggressive right there and waiting. I don't think REKT is just going to let him get away with Mad Dog. No, I don't. Man, we're 30 seconds into this round and we've yet to see an execute. Oh, but here it comes. Little bit of a delay. Zero's the first man through. Darkmoon takes him out. Basil trades him. And they're going to... Oh my god, we have two players on payback here between Evil Pancake, but it doesn't matter. He gets collapsed on by Clev. Tarmac, last man standing in a 1v2 in favor of Determined. Make that a 1v1. A nice adjustment on a castle. He's got 35 seconds close. He's just going to drop and commit to the fight. He's going to tell Goodbet, you want to see out a 1v2? This is how you 1v2. What an excellent play.
Round starting. Get ready.
All right. Oh, it looks like REKT has a little bit of indecision as to what they want to take, but it looks like they're settling with the scanner going towards A. Oh, but the positioning of the Determined side is favoring B. If REKT decides to take mid control later in the round, Rekko could get stuck in underpass here. But we see a crab walking REKT. A trio of them migrating towards the lovely A site for this. Yeah, they had some players teasing their rotation out towards B, and it succeeded. Because as the 11 crew are collapsing onto A, Goodbet here is all alone. He gets one pick, but he's got two more to deal with. Neuro trades him out. Castle returns the favor. Oh my goodness, so many trades happening so fast there. And now just like that, Nadix, a prodigy in his own right, left in a 1v3. All of Determined stuck in underpass there. They're going to hear him rotating away, and they're going to take control of
30
ramp.
seconds remaining.
Nadix is just going to run straight into them. He knows they're close. How did he get out of there alive? But he's not going to live for long. Rekko closes out the round, and it's going to be 8-7 in favor of Determined. Speaking of Rekko, I've been saying his name a
Round
lot
starting.
tonight because he's currently 15-11. He is playing out of his mind. Good bet at the bottom of the scoreboard for the evening. Even though that hero play outright won one of these rounds, overall he's not doing too hot, but he can pop off at any time. All these players incredibly skilled. Can change the game around. Vail and Tarmac have the world between them. Either one of them, both of them, making noise on each site. Rekko here is isolated from his team. Oh my goodness, what a swing. Clev had a nade out. He's going to hear those footsteps. Nadix is finally going to take care of that. Oh my goodness. That was just so insane. The timing on that little swing there definitely put the round almost in their favor, but we have a 3-on-3 here. Oh, Dark Moon's gonna flash in his teammate out. He runs into the hole of REKT. They get 2. They don't get traded. How did that happen? They could have been full blind. Tarmac. He did a 1v2 earlier. Can he level up to a 1v3 now with 35 seconds left on the clock? And he doesn't have the scanner. The scanner's down behind him in
30 seconds
mid.
remaining.
He has to creep out slowly so he's not heard, because he knows he's immediately going to get swung by Dark Moon and Evil Pancake. His only option is to just get the picks. He doesn't know they gave up low tons. He gets swung out by Evil Pancake. And that's 9 rounds from Determined.
Round starting.
They think they can just not try and stay the best team. I think REKT does knows they have to put in the work, because you don't get to be as good as REKT without putting in the work. But they're not the only ones putting in the work. Determined absolutely have. I think it was in the Crest tourney, that same one that had that same 1v3, where Determined beat REKT twice in the same day. Yeah. Could be seeing a delayed A here. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. REKT. Every single player is committing to A. The only problem with that is we have 2 guys watching mid, and they're going to be able to catch them on this Crossland instead. Good Bet and Castle are on the back site. Castle and Basil are going to shoot out for long. Basil comes out on top. The map control is all for REKT, and so is the man advantage. Evil Pancake is smoked off. Excellent execute out of REKT, putting up that wall of smokes to block that line of sight. And it looks like Basil had to go back for the scanner, and because of that, the smokes have dissipated. He's not as safe as he thought he would be. Rekko super pushed up on Juke.
30 seconds remaining.
He's able to get the pick. Only 30 seconds left to plant. But it's a 2v2. 20 seconds. Neuro swings. Gets 1. Dark Moon. Last man standing. He wins this. Wait, now it's a 1v1. Oh my goodness. The clutches today. And he's showing off a little bit for the camera. And that is map point for Determined.
Interrupted.
Determined have only
Match
lost
point.
twice so far in the season. And one of those times
Round
was to REKT.
starting.
So
Get
they've
ready.
definitely been doing their homework, studying REKT's playbook, and working on their own game to be able to have them staring down the barrel of this loss on Suna. Clev, though, he's responding to it with heavy aggression and heavy nades that he's known for. He's going to scare Evil Pancake off of that angle. Determined already rotating. They're taking a little too long to get their smokes out here. We're going to see a nade through the smoke. Neuro is 100% blind for that. Basil Maz takes point. Nadix gets a pick on the castle with him through undercast. And I don't know what just happened, but Goodbet is the last man alive. That aggression from REKT really pays off. REKT are absolutely known as an aggressive team, and they are showing determined exactly why. They're bringing out the big guns just in time to save their lives on this map. He did a crazy hero play. Or can he do it again? He had to reload in Basil. Oh my goodness, Pop goes the Basil on sandbags. Pops up just in time. Even if Goodbet didn't have to reload there, I think Basil would have had the advantage.
Round starting.
Excellent play from him. A beautiful effort from Goodbet. My goodness. He may be at the bottom of his team today, but he is certainly feeling himself. And Clev is no longer feeling himself because he is dead. He got absolutely deleted across the map. Those pesky mid-nades. And we see REKT. They're just, again, they're going with the aggression. They've made up their mind. They're sticking to it. They are putting down the cross smokes on B. Dark Moon is going to be the first line of defense. Pancake is on Cat. There's a world away to bigger. He drops to the smoke. He gets behind them. I'm shocked he only got one. But Neuro and Nadix, beautiful job adjusting to that. And we have a 3v3. Evil Pancake knows Tarmac is close. He sees that nade. Rekko is on the rotation behind Tarmac. He knows he's between a rock and a hard place. He needs to commit to one of these fights. He commits to the wrong one. And we're stuck in a 2v2. What was that out of Pancake? That's the win. That's the win for Determined. Oh my goodness. What a map. And a close one at that, 11-8. With Rekko dropping a 20 bomb. They're simply better. I don't know about better outright, but they're very good. We're going to put this up for the map swap. But goodness, what a map. REKT are going to get a spanking from Daddy Chillstep right now. I don't know about that. Is Chillstep particularly involved with Vail still? Because I know he's still playing Pav, right? Alrighty.
Match starting. Get ready.
So for who's winning? Wraith Determined won the first map, 11
Round starting.
to 8.
Get ready.
It was an absolute nail biter. Clev, what are you? Oh, Clev, you're not in game. I was about to say what? What happened? Okay, looks like Clev got swapped out for Sicilio. Sicilo? Sicilo? How do you say that? And it looks like REKT are just going to post up in the skate park here. And Dark Moon definitely getting aggressive on A here. He's not going to know that there's no info. There's no sound at all here. And right as he's realizing that, Basil's going to get the pick on a castle. Hey, a flurry of nades come in. Willow standing on the back lines of the B site here as REKT pushes in. He catches Neuro off guard. He makes it one more onto Sicilo. And then it cleans, oh my goodness. Cleans up Rekko as well. Or, excuse me, that's Basil. Dark Moon, that man getting a little bit of forward info earlier in the round. Not running the B site, not even using the sights of his gun. But it doesn't matter. He gets that pick onto Basil. He cleans up the man of the hour. But he is one shot away from death. 20 seconds left. Tanner, he tries to get the shot around a corner onto Tarmac, but Tarmac says, well, my pocket Uzi goes burr. And go burr it do. And that is the round for
Round starting. Get ready.
And despite how much that last round may have hurt them, REKT's still doing, they're still favoring B pretty hard here. But they are sending Tarmac through kegs to try and get a little mid control. Oh, but we're seeing Rekko getting aggressive. He makes throw posted up here. He's correct, but he just doesn't quite land the shot. Castle and he put down some nades so he can fall out. But now they have that information. REKT know they have that information. It looks like they're still going to try and get a couple shots here towards the B site. But because Determined have that information, they're already on the rotate. Ooh, Tarmac and Rekko trade on the bridge. But that opens up mid a little bit if REKT don't want to commit to B here. But it looks like they do, because here come the nades. Nero, beautiful smoke. Basil, already pushing up towards the back site. And it's a 3v2 for REKT. They could take this one.
Scan started.
And we got Dark Moon and Evil Pancake here in a 2v3. The first person they're going to run into if they commit to this is Nadix. Oh, wrong button. It's Nadix. He only has a sliver of health to his name. They could stub their toe on him, turn this corner, and he will die. But he's not even going to be necessary because Basil, 2 rounds into the game, he already has 6 kills here.
Round starting.
Yeah, Basil is definitely feeling himself tonight, Club. And I agree with Lerf currently because I am also old and wear it with pride. And some humility. It's a balance for sure. And each subsequent round we're seeing REKT spread out a little bit more. We have Basil here. Feeling out skate park, Rekko almost catches him out. But he's not going to get anything back. Playing for information. And then we have the rest of the team slowly pushing up in the museum here. And Dark Moon. They haven't run into Dark Moon yet. Because Dark Moon has taken... Oh, he had the advantage in that fight and everything, but Neuro is just the better shot today. They didn't know that he was getting aggressive there because they hadn't encountered him in the previous rounds. But he still didn't get the pick. And Pancake knows he's not alone. Teammate helps him out. A good flash in. I don't know how Nate's flying, but he's still doing work. Evil Pancake inspecting his Air Jordans. as he gets pushed on by Nadix, and Willow left in a 1v2. He doesn't even know where he's getting shot from. What an angle from Neuro, just being able to see the top of his head. And with a white helmet on a very light blue background, how is he even going to get spotted? He's going to creep up a long. Nadix and Neuro are both low in their own right. Nadix more so. Neuro could at least take 2 shots. Nadix just 1. Oh, but Nadix, that was beautiful. As Willow pushed out, he wrapped around behind him. Very good job out of REKT here. And it's 3-0. And I should note, this is Determined's worst map. This is the only map they have lost on its own in a best of 3. They lost it to Studs only, REKT once before, and Globochem. But in the match with Studs only, it was 2-1 in REKT Determined's favor. But that doesn't matter, because Dark Moon here is just cowering behind Dice, putting down some utility, hoping he can get out of there. Oh, but he's not going to be able to. He's going to be blind, but he's going to get 1. Pancake is going to be an absolute nuisance. Neuro even more so. Nadix and Neuro, last men standing. 3 determined players in their way. And it looks like everyone here is pausing to reset. Oh, well, not anymore, because Nadix just swings, gets the pick onto Willow, makes it a 2v2. And Neuro,
Scan started.
fantastic pick onto Rico. Castle shaking in his boots in a 1v2 against 2 of the best players in the game. He's no slouch himself. He's pre-firing everything, hope he can get a shot in. He doesn't know. Neuro pushed up to long. Doesn't clear it. And REKT convert the 2v3. Or was it a 2v4? If anyone in the chat could let me know.
Round starting.
Fantastic round conversion there from the side of REKT. And again, they're just going for it. The team taking the scanner towards A. They're going through Museum. They're not playing slow anymore. They know Dark Moon's getting aggressive almost every round. And they're not even going to give him that map control. Ooh, that nade was a little scary. That was a clencher. I'm clenching so hard if I am Dark Moon in that scenario. Sisilo gets blinded. Nadix puts down some utility. And we're going to see the execute, but also the rotation out of Determined. Yep, REKT have full control of the A site here. And wow, just like that, we see some trades. Rico goes down. 5-0 for REKT. Yeah. REKT is up now 5-0 on the hardest side in the game. Like, even though the Determined just took a map off of them and has historically had some tournament wins against them, yeah, you can never count out REKT. If I had to guess, the org management strategy is get players who click on head fast, put them all on team. Speaking of click on head fast, that was a very fast click on head from Nadix. Ooh, but Castle is trying to return the favor. He gets a whiff. A big whiff. All of REKT is going to get by. REKT now has control of alley, kegs, bridge. They can go wherever they want. This is going to be very annoying if you're Determined. But Dark Moon, he's just going to run right into them. What a flick! Sisilo goes down. The timing's just a little off that he's not getting pinched on. He takes down Nadix. One-man hero for the round. Tarmac finally silences his reign of terror. Now REKT don't quite have the sight. Evil Pancake and Willow are both just turtling here, hiding, sitting together. Tarmac and Basilmaz, there is so much space between them. Tarmac, I don't know if he meant to. Oh my goodness, but Basil Maz clears Willow off the back site. It's evil Pancake left.
30 seconds remaining.
An excellent attempt from Evil Pancake, but wow, REKT and these clutch conversions. These 2VXs, they're just wow.
Round starting.
Excellent play
Get
from
ready.
them. Particularly out of Basil today. He's only gotten 2 kills since we last shouted him out, but he's still up 8 and 4, 6 rounds in. Everyone in REKT is pulling their weight right now. But wow, what a great showing out of them. But again, at this level of competition, we can't count anyone out. It is fair to assume that on either side, either team can accomplish the same thing. But Nero's not going to be able to accomplish anything. He's got destroyed. Nadix having a million nades rain down around him. He's going to push through this smoke and cave. He has a chain of smokes to just run through all the way to site. Oh, he didn't clear out the back site. It was late, or he cleared out the back site too late. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, and then we have some sage words in the chat from Chillstep. Yep. Losing is part of winning.
Starting.
Imagine losing a round. Yep. Determined finally got one. Man. I don't know. I think REKT is washed. 1 round? We're just seeing a regular default here. Out of REKT. Most of the presence is being shown towards A, while the scanner is all the way over at B. And it looks like Determined might be falling for it because Pancake, Dark Moon, and Rekko are all very close, pushed up here. It looks like they are expecting the collapse here at A. And they're giving up mid control entirely, and that's been taken by Tarmac. With only a minute left in the round, REKT could do whatever they want with this map control. And it looks like they're going to take that mid control. Nadix, the scanner carrier, rotating through mid. All of the picks coming in on A. But we have a 3v2, and our boys for Determined are on the other side of the world. Castle is going to spot
30 seconds remaining.
on the other end of bridge, but Tarmac is going to give him the info and then fall off and then recommit. Oh, excellent stop. Nice low. Two of them, even though he dies to the second. Fantastic showing from them. They're telling Determined, you may get 1 round on the defense, on the easiest side of the game, but that is all we're going to give you. There's nothing more favored in this game than playing the Rayab side on Kitty. And after almost entirely successful A takes, it looks like REKT is opting for a B. Woo! They almost get naded out of existence. But they're just spaced out well enough that they all survive. Oh, but Castle gets the long pick from Cave. And the whole team is rotating and raining down nades. Dark Moon is the last man towards the A side. Rekko is the first point of contact as Neuro is creeping up. He's creeping up mid alone. Did he see Dark Moon? He didn't see Dark Moon. Dark Moon didn't see him. Oh, the flash came out at the wrong time, but he gets the headshot. How is Rekko not traded him out? Is he expecting him to swing? What's happening here? Willow is the last man on B. He is totally cut off because of Neuro's presence here, because of that one hit on the Dark Moon. There's 40 seconds left in the round, and Evil Pancake is going for a slow flank on the bridge. So hopefully a pinch can be made on the remaining REKT players. And they're both low.
30
He's
seconds
prepared.
remaining.
This is a prep for a swing if I've ever seen one. He's just waiting for sound. He takes it, and oh my goodness. Very excellent calculation there from Pancake. He waited till just the right moment. He anticipated them
Round starting.
rotating over bridge. He just waited for the sound and fired. Excellent job, excellent trigger discipline out of him. And that is the second round for Determined, and REKT saying, well, it's the last round of the half. We're going to take the scanner back to A. We had so much success there. No, REKT are absolutely turning on this map. And compared to earlier in the round, we saw Dark Moon pushing up at least to dice every single round, but he's not doing that anymore. He's giving REKT a lot of respect here. Nadix is absolutely blind. Gets run over by Reko. Oh, he runs into Neuro, gets traded out. And it's a 1v4. And now it's a 4v0.
We're switching sides.
3 rounds on the most favored side in the game. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough.
Round starting. Get ready.
And of course we have the famous caster bug showing its face once again. Basil doing that tactical sprint out of the spawn. Beautiful. And Determined are favoring A here. They do have the scanner here. But they are doing a default for this pistol round. They are spread out. Basil. Oh, what an aggressive position, an aggressive nade. I don't think he absolutely knows Determined are there, but he knows that they may favor that position. They still could commit to an A. To add 40 seconds in the round. But Neuro gets the pick on the Evil Pancake. Everyone in this lobby, very quiet, very patient. Castle's allowed to get as far as the barricade. And he's all alone. Shots are traded out. Nadix comes out on top. Nadix comes out on top in 2 fights. And we have a 3v2 in favor of REKT. Dark Moon is finally going to be making his way up long. He knows Neuro's close, but Neuro gets the pick. And Nadix finishes it off. And my apologies as we leave and reconnect to the server in order to deal with that caster bug. What an amazing time to be alive. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Oop. Pardon me. Pardon my frame. Oh my god, Basil. Absolutely cleaning up. Give me just one moment. Not sure what's happening with the performance here. Alright. I think things have leveled out here. concrete. Facility
30 seconds remaining.
Neuro. Just knock him down one after another. And that is going to be the first gun round on this side for REKT. They are 2 rounds away from the equalizing map. As I said before, determined Wansuna, Rayab, or excuse me, REKT look like they're going to win Kitty, but it's not over till it's over. And looks like Willow and Co. with the scanner making their way up towards the skate park. Tarmac with an absolute banger nade into Kegs. It's one of the mid players, but is he going to expect another? It doesn't look like he is, because he's totally giving it up. Darkmoon's going to get the pick. And then it's a 3v4 once again. Pancake is mid control. He could theoretically rotate through A, but only if he doesn't get shot in the back by Neuro here. Just creeping around. He knows he's close. Neuro, of course, comes out on top in that pick. And the last member carrying the burden of the scanner and the round, Willow, in a 1v4. They don't even expect Tarmac. They were waiting for Neuro to pick. They never did, and that's match point in favor of REKT. Neuro is absolutely popping off today. 16 and 6, and the Natives on 14 and 5. And then Saisilo on 6 and 9. Can I get a nice in the chat? No one on Determined side is positive, but Reko is very close. But this has definitely been a tough showing for them. Statistically, this is their worst map. Oh, this is it's Basil's worst map now because he just got absolutely run over. Neuro is the last man standing on A site. His teammates are rotating, but the rest of Determined is just taking all the important points of control. Darkmoon takes him out. That's a 3v2. Now it's a 2v2. And it's a 1v2. It is Nadix against Reko and Castle. I think he's anticipating the bridge peek. He is not. Reko takes him down. They want to make a point. They are still in the game.
Round starting.
And despite who is malding or who is balding, we're going to see a B push here out of REKT. Wow, an aggressive, or excuse me, out of Determined. A little bit of aggression and then falling back to join up with Evil Pancake. We see a trade on the barricade. Nadix is anticipating a push. I mean, he's going to fall off to B to support his teammate. And Darkmoon here getting a little aggressive on the connector. What a nade! That was a heat seeker onto Saisilo. Reko gets the pick on a Nadix. But the site, what matters, all belongs to Determined. And it looks like the round is going to go that way. Tarmac has to make the play of his career to win this 1v4 with maybe 4 HP. If you believe, moment to say it, and as I say it, Reko knocks him down.
Match point.
And Reko is about to hit his second 20 bomb of the night. That is insane. 2 in a row against
round starting.
The team that is on top of the league right now. Our Miami Vail Major runner-ups. He is absolutely showing that he can hang with the best of them. Ooh, I'm liking this play for mid control once more. Oh, and it's so fast. It is a collapse on A. Basil needs to get out of there, and he does. Gonna hold off so he can be at least a little bit of a nuisance. He's just gonna hide. He's gonna make them give up this angle. Perfect timing. You got Pancake, but REKT is still there. REKT is such an impactful player. And he didn't just get one kill.
Scan started.
He got 3 this round. He's got the 20 bomb. The game isn't even over. Sisilo, excellent shot through the glass. I don't know if he's going to clear the rock here. Well, he does, but Castle is just faster. And the Vector go burr.
Match point.
Willow there stretching it out, shaking off
Round
the nerves.
starting.
They were down 6-0 at one point. Actually, I think maybe 7-0. They may have even James Bonded there with that 007. I don't remember, but the fact that Determined on the hardest side in the game have gotten this many rounds after the experience of last half is very impressive, because that's going to do a lot to your mental game. Evil Pancake again. Determined are finding a lot of success with this slow mid control. And Tarmac is going to be the one to get in their way. Oh, he does a little shoulder peek. Evil Pancake. Had he been just a few seconds sooner, could have gotten that pick or that info. It looks like they're slowly going to go up alley here. Oh, and on Tarmac, the time to peek has passed. I don't think he knows. Does he even realize that they've already gone up alley? They do. He's going to get in the back. But it might be too little too late, because Determined are doing a big showing on B. It's Nadix holding off the push. Oh, Basil pushed him behind. Pancake didn't hear him. And that is the map, ladies and gentlemen. 11-6 for Determined. Or excuse me, for REKT. Making it 1-1. Man, this is definitely going to be a close one. What a banger of a match. I mean, last one was 11-8. It's not too far off. And the fact that like the last match was close for a good amount of it, but this one was definitely more Determined, always clawing their way back from behind, which honestly I think is a much harder place to come from rather than trading rounds. right, we are back to the server. We're waiting for the pistol round to get started. Everyone's here. It'll be any moment
Match
now.
starting. Round starting.
Alrighty, and here we go. And we see Determined on the colonist side. They're making their way downtown towards A. Looks like Castle and Evil Pancake are going towards the control room here, and if they do, they're going to run into Basil Maz, who is primed and ready with the mini Uzi. Oh, he had to scratch his nose first. It happens. In that headset all day, it gets a little itchy. Oh, but he's anticipating them with a nade. Doesn't get it. They're not giving him anything, any info, any sound, and he's going to think they're not there. They're giving it up, but as they hear him rotate out, they're pushing in. They now have the entirety of upper A all for themselves. They're going to take lower, and meanwhile, REKT zipped in across the catwalk. Oh, the Clev! An iconic rat as ever. Back and out of the chat into the game. Drops out of the vent. And here we have a 4v3 for Determined. 3 of them on site. Pancake's not going to know Clev's here. Well, now he does. But he runs into Neuro. It's a 3v3 now. Tarmac cleans up. Good bet. And it is just Dark Moon left. As one's on the scanner. Oh my god, what a shot! Over the top of the artifact. And he's not even aiming down sight. What is that? How is this possible? Someone check his PC.
Round starting. Get ready.
Has anyone checked Dark Moon's PC? Because I really think we need to. This might be a little ROPS style situation we got going on here. No, the players can see the lasers in-game, so I don't know why they seem so surprised when they get shot by them. And just like that, REKT, first pick. Man playing absolutely out of his mind. He's already got 2 picks here in this first gun round. Ooh, but he gets picked out himself. He tries to get a nade, but it's too little too late.
Scan started.
Clev and Nadix making noise here. Around the back site. Takes a point on site. Pancake and Castle each get a pick, and that's Basil in a 1v4. Not that it matters. He's gonna do a Terminator 2 right into the lava.
Round starting.
The stream is already an hour long. These games are going on. This is an excellent matchup. Very evenly matched teams tonight. So these matches are going on a little longer, but I'm in it for the marathon. If y'all are. And Determined are, well, they're determined, haha, to not make this a long game. They're going in fast to the A site. Basil's trying to come in to support. He doesn't want to give away, well, now he's giving away his position. He's putting a nade on site. Nero's coming in behind him, but too little too late because Evil Pancake was able to pick Tarmac off. Clev goes down to Dark Moon. And Neuro's the only player with full health in this 2v3. And 23 seconds to start that deactivation on the scanner. He anticipates Dark Moon on the catwalk behind him. He doesn't check the rat corner. Castle knocks him down. Tarmac does not have enough health to handle this. My apologies if that sounded awful.
Round starting.
I was enjoying a beverage and it hit my microphone. I would like to start a wager in the comments. If anyone correctly guesses the scoreline, you can only guess once. If anyone correctly guesses the scoreline of this map before this round ends, I will reward you at land with a crisp high five. Ooh, and Nora's looking to give some sort of reward to Dark Moon. Oh, but they're just creeping around each other. Dark Moon is actually going to get out of there. That's amazing. And this is while REKT is rotating around the B site and not committing to anything until now, as Clev gets one, can't get two. Pancake takes him down. A flurry of trades makes it a 1v1. We got Basil with the Vector, trying to make his way in from the back of site, scanner down on the site. Dark Moon, I don't think his position has been given away this whole round. He could be anywhere. Basil Maz was just pre-aiming that, though. Oh my goodness, but he doesn't know where Basil is. This is a tale of two rats. Someone bust out the cheese. Oh, Dark Moon, is he going to check this corner? But time is in his favor because what a shot as he drops the headshot onto Basil. That was insane. Oh my goodness, if I was Basil, I'd be so mad right now. And Basil had to get moving soon. Did he just think Dark Moon was... I mean, Dark Moon did just walk at his way. That round is... Oh my goodness, don't try that at home. Yeah, Neuro is not having quite the best showing in this map so far. But we are only 4 rounds in. And REKT in general are just not feeling so hot this far in Mars. Oh, Rekko, excellent draw there. Clearing out the back site. Nadix is going to creep in to avenge his fallen teammate in this 3v5. Ooh, he catches a glimpse of Rekko. Isn't able to close it out, though. He was on target. I think he just hit the metal. He gets one pick. 20 seconds to start the deactivation on the scanner. And 4 determined players in his way. He knows he needs to clear everything. Oh, my goodness. The excellent draw onto Good Bet. Castle is running away. A 1v3 and no time left. Not that it matters with a bullet through your skull. Oh my goodness. So Rekko's been the one popping off mostly tonight. But Dark Moon hasn't died yet at all. 7-0. What a rock for his team. And then we see Clev on top. On the side of REKT, but we also have Neuro and Basil. 2 players who were doing excellently in their own rights earlier in the match. Barely showing up at all today. Rekko already got... Oh! I'm upset I missed the famous Clev nade, but Rekko and Tarmac caught in a duel outside, but it doesn't matter. Basil Maz cleans it up. And wow. That was fine. REKT is tired of being pushed around. Their Mar defense has been lacking a little bit so far, but they are not out of this game, not by any means, and they are on the disadvantaged side, as the offense is, or Mar is the only map on which the colonist side is favored. Castle is going to post up with the scanner here, with Pancake. Slowly making their way through A main. Dark Moon, the rock so far. Oh my goodness, just slaps Clev. Knocks him off the catwalk. And Rekko gets Basil Maz on the rotation. Neuro is wondering if he can catch one of them out. Yep, yeah, he knows one's close. His gun is out. Oh, he tracks him across the sky like a shooting star. Just says, pull, and shoots him down. good bet, taking control of the balcony here. Ooh, but Tarmac gets the angle as the scanner goes down. REKT, 2 quick picks from the catwalk. And now Nadix is all alone in a 1v2. We've seen some amazing clutch plays tonight from some of the best players to ever put on a VR headset. But are we going to see one right now? Determined are feeling themselves. They're here to make a point. Say, hey, we can challenge REKT at their own game. And they come out on top. 6-1 for them. Wow, you can even see it on the scoreboard. A lot more kills coming out in favor of Determined. And even though the B site takes are working for them, they're going back to A. In fact, I think they're just trying to run over Basil. The nades are coming in. The shots are getting exchanged. Basil gets traded by Castle. Oh, and the remainder of the Determined squad are going to get blocked by smokes, but they say they don't care. They run through. Maybe they should have protected it because REKT cleaned them up fast.
Round starting. Get ready.
And Determined are saying it didn't work out that time, but we're going to take cat control, and we're going to try it again. And they're doing a little slower this time. They're avoiding that thumbstick drift by not holding them down as hard. Vail is trying to take an angle. He's looking the wrong way. Castle mows him down. And the entire REKT side is over on B, but they can rotate in behind the site. Determined has no idea. They're still clearing everything. They might be taking a little too long here. A second player is taking the zip line over to A. Oh my goodness, Determined. Last round they played too aggressive. This round they're not playing aggressive enough. They have all the map control in the world if they just want to walk into it. But they're not doing it. Dark Moon just running over Clev this game, and it looks like they know the rotations happened. And that means Neuro is alone here. Oh my goodness, Dark Moon is just slowly, one by one, dismantling the defense. He's gonna hear that rotation back in. Tarmac is on the back site.
30 seconds remaining.
He tries to spot a glimpse of Rekko at the top of ramp. And he's waiting to commit to a fight. He's waiting for his teammate Nadix. They're putting a smoke so they can get out and a flash. And they have to push on this. Thankfully he didn't get blinded by that, but it doesn't matter. That flash didn't work on Dark Moon. Dark Moon's right there, and Tarmac has rotated all the way around. Takes out a major player for Determined, but all of Determined are feeling themselves. He has got a huge task ahead of him, and it's not going to work out.
Round starting.
Of course I go to a Clev death. No, I went so I was trying to go to see I saw a fight was about to happen for cat control, and it just so happens Clev plays cat, and Dark Moon has been very exciting to watch. Oh my goodness. But then Neuro, he says, I'm tired of this. He gets 2 picks of his own. Tarmac also gets a fast double. Clev gets 1. Neuro says, I don't even need this, throws his gun into the lava. Oh, and I am gonna get out of here. All right, so we are on the gun round. Just barely was able to catch it. Clev, per usual, is going for that cat control, as he does. While the rest of his team seem to be running into the tunnels and the control room. Nadix posting up on supply. The REKT are winning their gunfights. I forgot to do the side swap, but I'll do it in a moment. This 1v2 is taken care of. Did I say 1v2? I meant, Wow. Okay. That was certainly something. Imagine just staring down a nade as you try to complete the scan.
Round starting. Get ready.
All right. Determine are on the disadvantaged side, but they have 7 rounds to their name. Lerf thinks REKT is going to have the fastest comeback. They very well could. But not if Dark Moon keeps doing stuff like that. Oh my goodness. And just like that, it's a 2v4 for Nadix and Tarmac. Tarmac is taking point on the catwalk here. The castle comes out on top. And it's our boy Nadix. All alone. He's got full HP though. But good bet just detonates him. And that's it. And I read this when my mic wasn't on. But I saw that
Round starting.
I saw Kraka said he's excited to hear me cast Vortex losing tomorrow, but has he considered not losing? I would like to hear. Also, Globochem has sort of just been absolutely rebuilt. So you do have that going for you. Rekko comes out on top of the gunfight, but just barely with his life. 1 HP, maybe. And it's a 4v4. But Rekko is all alone here on the catwalk. We have 2 determined players on each site. While REKT is slowly making their way through control room. Determined aren't making a point to hold it. Oh! The Evil Pancake catches them out right after they make it through. Sorry about that. Thank you, Juke. But we have a 2v2. Ooh, Tarmac is still in vent, and it looks like Castle is privy of his location. He breaks his knees. And Tarmac is no more. Nadix left in a 1v2. Oh, but
30 seconds remaining.
that flash didn't work. Nadix is just taking the fight. He sees one on stack. He knows Evil Pancake is so close. He has 20 seconds to get the scanner down. He's just making noise. Oh, he's so blind. What a perfect flash out of, I think it was Castle. And that puts Determined just 2 rounds away from winning the match. If they take Suna, or if they take Mar,
Round starting.
that's it. That is 2-1 in their favor. They were hurting a little bit on Kitty, but it definitely looks like they're feeling themselves on Mar, and they were absolutely rolling on Suna earlier. Ooh, the nade's coming in from above. Nero's going to take a little bit of damage. His teammate's going to put a pre-fire on the angle so he doesn't get swung on while he's blind. But good bet is waiting for a pinch that isn't coming from upstairs.
Scan started.
Rekko and Castle look to be coming in through the double doors. And Castle is the last point of HP on all of Determined in a 1v2. He needs another crazy flash like last round. I don't think that one connected. We got a little bit of a loot goblin here. He knows he has no HP and he needs something with a fast time to kill. He needs that Vector to go burr right now. Can he just smell the guy above him who's about to drop? Because if he's definitely anticipating that drop out of Neuro. Oh, and he's not even going for it. He thought he could go for a crazy Hail Mary play, but it just won't work out. Basil cleans him up, not that it matters. The round was already lost for Determined. And just like that, we're at a 6-9 scoreline. Can I get a nice in the chat? And REKT are really favoring a side. But that is probably because they are getting that scanner down most of the time. Oh, Clev! Oh my gosh. Death from above onto Castle. The castle is crumbled. Rekko spots the late push into control. Oh, I just barely missed it, but Dark Moon cleans up the rat problem on the catwalk. And we got a 3v2 in favor of Determined. His teammate's going to zip in behind him. The remaining members of REKT are very far apart. Oh, Tarmac's about to run into Pancake. I don't think he knows it. Is he going to clear this corner? Oh, he doesn't have to. Pancake comes to him. Basil, though, now has that information. He's just shooting at everything because they could be anywhere.
Match point.
And that is match point for Determined.
Round starting.
REKT have been undefeated this entire season. The whole time. They are 7-0. They're about to take their first loss, but I don't think they're going to take it lying down. Basil takes the scanner towards A. The team is very spread out. They're going for a catwalk-heavy default here. They're just seeing what spaghetti they can throw at the ball, see what sticks. Neuro definitely heard some footsteps out of Dark Moon, but he may have think he fell off. Uh-oh. I really hope this isn't in the server, that this is just my connection. Amazing nade from Evil Pancake. Wow. All right, Clev looking for nades. He's not going to find any, though. And Determined are very split up here. 2 people to each site. But it looks like they're communicating noise towards A, and they would be correct in that. Because Basil's still slowly making his way up with a minute left in the round. Oh, and he's finally been seen, but they haven't seen the scanner because Pancake didn't peek that entirely. Oh, the second nade could connect. That was so close. Oh my goodness. Pancake has only 30 HP or so to his name. And there's brawl happening on the catwalk between Rekko, Neuro, and Tarmac. Neuro puts a perfect flash down. Almost perfect. Doesn't keep him alive, though. And this is Pancake. If he makes the play of his career, he wins the game, gives REKT their first loss. No flawless season for them, and it's not going to happen. Clef says no way.
Match point. Round starting. Get ready.
All right. 3 rounds left until we go to an overtime decider. And it looks like Determined are forcing cat control. Not a whole lot of teams do this. But Rekko and Dark Moon are definitely getting a little aggressive, but they're doing it absolutely silently. Whereas they got caught out because of their footsteps earlier. Oh, but Neuro is still gonna find them. Rekko getting out of there. He knows he needs to run because he could get collapsed on by most of the team. But Dark Moon gets the pick. Almost nades himself. Oh my goodness, gets all of those nades. And a sliver of HP to his name. But now Determined no. They're all here. All of REKT, just about. On the catwalk. And that they are more ready to hit B, even though the scanner is here at A. Pancake and Basil. They duked it out last round. They might do it again. But Basil heard him rotate out. He saw the zip across. And just like that, REKT are on their way. He's communicating with his teammate. Oh, Dark Moon! 2 kills with 1 HP. That could be game, but Basil
30 seconds remaining.
needs to win a 1v3 if he wants to keep REKT in this.
Scan started.
REKT are legends in the VR space, but Determined might be able to prove that they bleed. And, oh my goodness, an excellent trade out of Castle. A free deactivation. And that is the game.
Scan interrupted.
That is the game for Determined. We saw 11-8 on Suna, 11-6 in favor of REKT on Kitty, and then Determined brought it back for the 2-1, 11-7 on Mar. This is by Lurf. Thank you for your kind words. I appreciate that. Yeah, an hour and a half. This one definitely went the distance. Oh, Alta. Also, thank you. I'm just seeing that. But yeah, no, this one went the distance. Absolutely. All right. No, that match was a joy to watch. I hope it's as good as I'm also casting Vortex versus Global Chem tomorrow. So please come check that one out. It will be a good time as well. I really think it's going to be interesting to watch the new Globochem come out because they've had a little bit of some roster shakeups lately. So I want to see how established IGLs handle working with new talent. Sorry, give me just 1 second. I'm fighting with the stream controls. All right, so I can't show it on my screen currently. Oh, maybe I can. Let me... Oop. Nope, I can't show it on my screen. I'm sorry about that, everyone. I am new to this. But I do want to point out, if you go to the IVRL standings currently with the ranking system, Determined are 4th on the list, but they are currently tied in the SRS points with Globochem for 3rd place, which I think definitely is deserved considering their showing tonight. They played fantastically, giving REKT their only loss of the season. Anyway, but that is it for the night. Thank you, everyone, for watching. My name is Gaijin. You all of you have a great night.